In 1684, the Vatican excluded 14 books from the Bible. Did you know the original Bible had 80 books when translated from Latin to English in 1611, but today only has 66? These missing books, known as the Apocrypha, Greek for hidden, include Esdras, Tobit, Judith, the Wisdom of Solomon, the Song of the Three Holy Children, Bel and the Dragon, Maccabees, and the Prayer for Manasseh. Even the name Jesus was spelled Jesus before these books were removed. If nothing had been changed, we might be pronouncing his name as Yahushua today. Why were these books removed? Theories abound. Some suggest the Roman Catholic Church felt their contents didn't fit its narrative, while others believe the books made the Bible too long and complex. Despite various theories, there's no definitive answer. The removed books don't contain any dark secrets. They were likely excluded to shape the Bible into a version that aligned with the Church's vision. Explore the intriguing story of these lost books and uncover what the Church might not want you to know. In the 1920s, Russian professor Genrikh Ludwig reportedly accessed the secret Vatican archives and stumbled upon startling information. According to the tale, Ludwig discovered 53 miles of shelves and 35,000 volumes of documents covering 12 centuries of European history. Among these, he allegedly found texts claiming that aliens had influenced ancient civilizations, from the Egyptians to the Mayans. One document even described nuclear-like weapons being used in ancient times, including a weapon that melted the walls of Babylon. However, it's crucial to note that Ludwig's access to these documents remains unverified, and no one else has seen the supposed evidence. The story has circulated for almost a century, but it's possible Ludwig fabricated the claims. Yet, if true, it would align with how rapidly civilizations like the Sumerians advanced in the 4th millennium BC. Could aliens have played a role, and has the Vatican known this all along? Or was Ludwig simply spreading a hoax? In 2010, Reverend Gabriel Amorth, who was 85 at the time, was the Vatican's chief exorcist with an impressive record of handling over 70,000 cases of demonic possession. He worked in a modest office on the 3rd floor of Vatican City, where he performed exorcisms for 25 years. In an interview with La Repubblica, he spoke openly about his belief in the devil as a powerful, invisible force of evil that can speak various languages and disguise itself. Amorth also recounted some shocking incidents involving the devil. He claimed that in 1981, the devil tried to attack Pope John Paul II, and in 2008, a woman named Susanna Mayalo, allegedly possessed by the devil, tried to harm Pope Benedict XVI. Though Mayalo might have had a mental illness, Amorth insisted she was under demonic influence. The Reverend passed away in 2016, leaving behind a legacy filled with dramatic tales of demonic encounters. What do you think? Was Susanna truly possessed? Or was there another explanation? In 2007, an unusual orange disk appeared over Vatican City, surprising many who saw it. Witnesses described a glowing, silver-orange saucer hovering above St. Peter's Basilica in broad daylight. Photographs were taken, but soon, all traces of the sighting vanished. Despite the widespread attention it initially received, the UFO quickly faded from public memory. The mysterious event raises intriguing questions. Could this have been an alien spacecraft, perhaps even visiting to meet the Pope? Some speculate the Vatican has long been aware of extraterrestrials. Could the Pope himself be from another world? Share your wildest theories in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending content. Imagine finding a manuscript from the 6th century that claims Jesus Christ was married to Mary Magdalene and had children. This document, translated from Greek into Syriac, allegedly tells of Jesus' life as an adult, a period the Bible doesn't cover. We know about his birth and death, but what happened in those 30 years? The manuscript suggests Jesus and Mary Magdalene had a deep, personal relationship, which has sparked a lot of debate. However, the manuscript's reliability is questionable. Though it's an actual artifact housed in the British Library, its origins and exact date are unknown. It also controversially presents Mary Magdalene as the daughter of God and co-redeemer, which conflicted with the Vatican's image of Jesus and Christian teachings. This portrayal challenges the traditional view of Jesus as strictly divine and suggests he might have lived a more human life than the Church has led us to believe. The Vatican's financial paradox: faith or fortune? Have you ever wondered how a religious institution with strict moral teachings can simultaneously thrive in the world of high finance? The Vatican is a prime example of this paradox. Despite its spiritual mission, the Church has amassed considerable wealth and influence. For instance, did you know that the Vatican invested millions of euros into the production of the film Rocketman? This film, which celebrates Elton John's marriage to his husband, directly contradicts the Church's teachings on relationships. Matthew 19 verses 4-6. The Vatican's investment strategy reveals an intriguing blend of faith and finance. The Secretariat of State frequently pours money into various ventures. In this case, they channeled tens of millions into the Centurion Global Fund, which in turn funded Hollywood films. While the Vatican may not have been fully aware of the specifics, they had no reservations about reaping the financial benefits. 1 Timothy 6 verse 10. This strategy raises questions about the true priorities of the Church. Is it about adhering to spiritual principles or securing financial gain? In the year 897, Pope Stephen VI orchestrated one of the strangest events in Vatican history, a trial of a dead man. This bizarre episode involved disinterring the body of Pope Formosus, who had been deceased for months, and putting him on trial. Despite the absurdity of the situation, Formosus couldn't defend himself. Stephen VI accused him of crimes, including the theft of the papacy. The dead pope was dressed in papal robes and placed on a throne while a deacon spoke on his behalf. The trial ended with Formosus being declared guilty, his acts nullified, and his body thrown into the river. This dramatic and macabre episode shows how tumultuous and dangerous the papacy could be in medieval times. After Stephen VI's bizarre trial and subsequent downfall, he was imprisoned and strangled. His successors fared no better. Romanus lasted only 92 days before being killed, and Theodore II didn't survive more than 2 weeks. Have you ever heard that Vatican City has one of the highest crime rates in the world? It's true, with 1 to 1.5 crimes reported per person each year. But before you panic, know that this doesn't mean you'll be in danger if you visit. Vatican City is tiny, with only about 1,000 residents, mostly nuns and priests, but it hosts 18 million tourists each year. Many of these tourists are petty criminals, leading to a high crime rate per capita. So while the crime rate seems high, it's largely due to the many visitors rather than the locals. What do you think the Vatican's biggest secret is? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing content.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.